Hey guys, I'm PM Asher.
I'm Danny Araya.
And we're here to reveal to you our new patch, Loot and Survive.
There's just so much in this patch. What do you think?
For me, honestly, this is the most fun I've had playing Dungeon Defender since the original.
Wow, well, you're welcome. So let's go over the highlights. So first we improved the leveling and progression experience in the game to feel much more rewarding, emphasizing the power fantasy aspects of the game.
Now you can level up each of your heroes to 50, and as you do so, you get to choose unique rewards like skill spheres. We've also made a bunch of revisions to the hero deck, so now you'll unlock new slots as you play.
When you max level a hero, they'll provide an XP boost to the rest of your deck. So basically, you will finally be able to build your team of tower defense gods.
But I don't know how well those gods will fare in Nightmare mode.
Speaking of which, we completely rebalanced the game for Loot and Survive, adding in a tutorial, multiple gameplay, and difficulty modes.
Challenge in the campaign is now based more on the threats you face than resource limitations, so you'll just have to beat those enemies with mountains of green mana.
We've also rebalanced the game to be fair to those solo players. Added in a ton of mini-bosses as you play through the campaign, which should provide one hell of a challenge, and more waves for later maps.
As you reach the end of campaign, things are going to get a lot more tricky. You'll unlock free play where you can start to make your way through the game on hard, as well as onslaughts and incursions. And you'll start to discover our new enemy modifier system, which will really test your strategic wit.
And finally, when you reach level 40 on a hero, you'll unlock Nightmare modes 1 through 4, which are going to be the real challenge.
And that and Onslaught mode is where the modifier system really kicks it up a notch. Onslaught mode being the survival part of Loot and Survive. There's even unique loot you can get only there.
So, Pets and Dragons, Loot and Survive. You guys are super on the nose with your literal and patch names.
So, speaking of which, the loot part of Loot and Survive is a complete stat and loot revamp for the game.
We moved some core stats like defense speed to passives and added in new core stats like defense critical hit and defense critical damage. In future patches, you'll start to see fun builds appearing that utilize this new stat structure really heavily.
We've also completely changed the way stats on items roll. So now rarities like Epic and Legendary are actually rarities, not tiers. So on your hunt for item power 850, you're also going to have to find that 850 Legendary.
And when you're at endgame, you're really going to be hunting those elusive legendaries.
And we fixed victory chests.
Wait for it.
There's just so much in this patch. Let's go into lightning round, quick.
Wait, before that, pets.
Oh, that's right. There are a ton of new pets in this patch. And not only that, but you can now evolve them visually. Some of them, at least.
And like we promised last patch video, pet rerolls are finally in. So if you find the pet you want, but it's got shitty stats, you can just reroll them.
And that actually rolls into one of my favorite features for this patch, premium pets.
Well, that's just because we've been watching a lot of anime.
Alright. These are the coolest, most awesome looking pets ever, or at least I think so. However, they will roll at the same stats and ability as any other pet that would have hatched from the egg. They're just clearly better because
nothing could beat Kakarot with his cat Dugan.
Alright, that was perfect.
Yeah, I've been practicing. So, but off of pets though, we've also added in a new mission system with new daily missions, better rewards, and quests for you to complete the campaign.
And monthly missions, which have their own unique rewards. First up is Thundercat, a mythical Gato with its own unique ability.
Wait, did we forget about?
That's right. Pets now have activatable abilities when you evolve them, and these are probably some of the coolest things in the game.
Now, we've also added in the first tools for story in the game. Now, some of this stuff, it won't make sense just quite yet, but in the future we'll be adding in new lines of dialogue and swapping in existing dialogue to keep the world feeling alive. Now, there are also new costumes. We have a pirate monk, we've got the Tigwar monk,
and the farmer apprentice for everyone who's tired of all these awesome monk skins.
Alright, well there's also a bunch of balance changes. We have 4 new Ubers, new special enemies, a new launcher which should fix some of those pesky play button issues, eye for inventory,
a new animation for the ninja monk,
complete economy rebalance, the start of matchmaking changes, and a ton more.
So let us know what you think of the patch on the 28th, and remember, Wipe-A-Geddon is coming with this patch. That means all of your progress will be reset. However,
if you check your mailbox, you'll find all your premium currency and early access rewards, as well as some special gifts from us for playing before the wipe.
And you can find more about these rewards on DungeonDefenders.com. Thanks guys, on July 27th, Dungeon Defenders 2 will be down for maintenance, and when we come back up, you all will be playing Loot and Survive. And we will be fixing bugs for the next couple of weeks. Thanks guys.